Friday, Slot Car News, sponsored by lebhobbies.com. LEB Hobbies, racing fast, made easy. Visit lebhobbies.com. Happy Friday, everybody. How's it going? We got a lot to go through today. Probably more than ever. What are we going to start with? We got a lot on the show and tell table today, I know. Okay. I saw some cool stuff posted recently by slotcarmancave.com. It's a guy with a cool little shop in Canada, and he was mentioning some Slot Invasion products. The Slot Invasion USA distributor got a hold of me, or the guy from Slot Invasion USA got a hold of me, sent me some cool stuff. I'm going to be talking about their digital chips, their aftermarket Carrera digital chips at the end of this video, so wait to watch for that. If you're into Carrera digital, trust me, you're going to want to see these. For everybody, you're going to want to check this out. This is the, can you get, there we go, the Slot Invasion press and pinion puller. So now, what makes this good? Well, it's solid aluminum. Oversized wing nuts with a little area on there for your fingers to really get a good grip on there. It's nice and smooth when you operate the knobs. Yeah, I know. Replaceable foot on the bottom for where the puller area. It's nice. It's really heavy. And I think it's going to do the job. If you don't have one, a pinion or a press, and frankly, I don't think you can have enough of these. I have a lot, and I'm always picking up more. It's kind of like Phillips screwdrivers. You can absolutely never have too many. Check out slotinvasionusa.com. That's where they have this on sale now. As of this morning, their website is live. What else do we have? Well, I was going to talk about this a little later, but I'll talk about this now. Quickslicks for the Monoposto Policars. Thank goodness. Nothing wrong with the stock tires, but here in the U.S., silicone tires are it. The bee's knees, the mutts nuts. Anyway, there you go. Get them from your dealer that sells Quickslicks. If your dealer doesn't sell Quickslicks, you got a problem. Contact Quickslicks directly. Cloverleaf Racing, Slot Car Corner. They sell this stuff. If you're not racing Quickslicks, well, you need to be. It's by slot racers, for slot racers. They're good guys. And I appreciate them sending me the tires to talk about here. Quickslicks, anyone? Yes, Quickslicks. Okay, sorry. Speaking of Policar Monopostos, the first 2 liveried cars are in stock and shipping to dealers now from Scalextric USA. They are the U.S. distributor. Also shipping from Scalextric USA, the red James Hunt Camaro. That's awesome and really cool to see that car shipping now. We have the Area 71 Lamborghini. Yes, it is coming with the parts that you see here. So it looks like there's some wheel inserts there. Obviously the body and the wing. Yes, I know. People were mentioning after the last video that Auto Art, I think they made at least 2 Lambos. They made a red one and they made a white one. I'm sure of that. They look beautiful, but if you know anything about Auto Art cars, I mean, they look beautiful. That's about it. Also, Area 71. 124 body is being shown on their Facebook page. The 919 Porsche LMP body is being shown. And, yeah, great to have 3D printed bodies of some kind of one-off cars. So that's fantastic. Also, and I was excited about this from the first time I saw this on Facebook and in an email from Rafa. He sent, that's Mr. Fly, he sent the information about the new fly decorations, Slotwings decorations of the 911. These are the IROC series decorations. Hold on. Yes, it's not the right body. I don't care. I think it's long time past that we had these IROC decorations on 911s. It's close, folks. It looks really fantastic, these decorations. These are going to be shipping almost immediately, evidently, so they kind of kept us under wraps until they started to ship it to us or out to the distributors, so that's absolutely fantastic. Yes, I believe they're thinking about doing racing versions of these cars as well. That's very interesting. Very cool news. Another thing I'm going to be talking about next is the slot invasion, the guides that Slot Invasion USA sent. Now I have one of the red guides installed here. There we go, on this Carrera Porsche 904. These guides are pretty interesting. They're longer, thicker, and they stick down just a little more into the slot. It's really hard to see how far they project down into the slot. Apparently it's another 0.5 millimeter. They are definitely thicker. As you can see here, I measured the guides with my handy dandy calipers. Thank you very much, Steve Sawtell from Slot Car Corner, for sending me the calipers to measure things, because that's really important, getting exact measurements on things. As you can see, much longer, much thicker, and it's a little hard to see, but it is a little deeper on the guide here on the Porsche 904. These are going to be, and it's different, also different material. It's not a waxy plastic. It's more of a, it feels like more like a glass-filled plastic, which I think has a better feel to it. Probably be a little easier to sand, I'm thinking, because of that. One interesting thing, at the nose of the guide, it's a bit beveled. Now, why does this matter? Well, this is actually pretty important, because on the Carrera guides, it's a blunt front on the nose. You can't really see from the photo here, but trust me, it's there. And, you know, if the guide comes to a point in the front rather than squared off in the front, it's going to want to slide better in case there is something in the slot, or rather in case there's a gap in the track, that sort of thing. Also, with a wider guide and different material, it may get rid of that clicking that so many people really hate, because the thing that clicks when in a Carrera car when it's driving around, it's the guide making contact inside of the slot. So this may in fact get rid of that. I haven't tried that yet. Just got these late last night. The Postal Service, as everybody knows, it's taken forever to get anything anywhere. These definitely do snap in a lot tighter. They fit a lot tighter than the Carrera guides do, so I'm thinking that these are going to fit and not wear out as quickly as the Carrera guides do, because that play that you have in a Carrera guide, play in a guide is a terrible thing, and this pretty much gets rid of all of it. Also from slotinvasionusa.com. So check these out. We got samples of these. I got a couple little baggies here of samples. I'm going to be sending the others that I got over to Harry, and I'm sure he's going to do his own review, his own personal thoughts about that. And they sent me an extra press and a puller, so I'm going to be sending him that one as well, because you can never have too many presses and pullers. It's also a fidget puller press. Sorry. So next, I'm going to be talking about the Carrera digital replacement chips, the aftermarket chips. They have two different chips that they're selling in Slot Invasion USA. So I'm going to be discussing those two chips next, right here. So this is the new for 21 MPL. It's made by Heidi Fish. Carrera Digital 143, 132, 124 compatible decoding chip. QX 2001. It's purported to be the smallest 18.5 volt chip on the market. It's 3 millimeters only, thick and tall, ideal for F1. It says low bodies and tight spaces. That's awesome. It's really tiny, 24.5 millimeters by 15.5 millimeters wide. That's the space it takes up. You're going to be able to put this pretty much anywhere inside a body. There's no protruding components on one flat side of it to allow you to mount it more easily, and it only weighs 0.05 ounces. That's 1.6 grams without wires, which is basically nothing. You can convert or upgrade any brand of slot car to make it compatible with Carrera digital tracks, 10-speed and brake levels. That's compatible with the CU, 16 steps with the Cockpit XP or OpenLap. I'm thinking that's other software. Maximum operating voltage is 18.5 volts, which is high. That handles a lot of power. Minimum of 12 volts. Remember, the system needs a certain amount of voltage to keep running regardless. Headlights and taillights and brake lights functions on this are built into it, so it's ready to hook those up. Pit lane function and ghost car function can only be used with the control unit 30352, not to be used with the 16D style tuning motors, which are the really high amperage, high torque motors. The kit includes the decoder, the infrared sensor, infrared diode mounting snap-in bracket, and of course it's got instructions. This is the ideal chip for the serious racer. That's what they say in the tech sheet, and oh boy, does this look like it ever is. You're going to need to solder this in. That stuff is not included, folks. But in general, holy cow, this is a serious bit of kit. As you can see from the photo, it's about the size of a quarter, and it's thinner. So the instructions, everything you need is in there. This is a absolutely amazing product. Okay, so this is the Slottechnic SCD 2022 slot car decoding microchip. It's alternative replacement for the Carrera digital chip. It is, as you can see in the picture here, considerably smaller than the Carrera digital chip. What comes in the kit is the chip, wiring. The wires are 4 inches long, so you got a lot of meat there for the wires. The chip, the electric eye, the sensor that you poke down through to activate the lane changing, and that's it. It does not come. It comes with the wires to plug into the lights, but it does not come with lights themselves. So you're going to need to use the light boards. You're going to have to solder these wires to the light boards. But it does come with all the plug-ins, and it's easily explained in the instructions of how all this plugs in. So this is a really interesting chip to replace the Carrera digital chip, or if you want to convert a different brand of car to Carrera digital, this is a really interesting option because it's got all the wires pre-done, which is really nice. You just need to, pre-done meaning they're already soldered onto the board itself. So you're just going to need to solder the wires into the car, but they're already soldered onto the board, so that's fantastic. And the eye, like I said, is already in place on the chip, so you can just plug that in. Now the minimum operating voltage is 12 volts. As everybody knows, you need a minimum voltage to run the system anyway. Maximum operating volts is 15.5 volts. That's what it says on the instructions. So this should not be used with the digital 124 power supply because that's an 18 volt power supply. So this is definitely best to use with the standard power supply that comes with digital 132. The pit lane function is only possible if your track has the standard control unit, the 30352 control unit, not an aftermarket control unit. That's important to know. It does have front and rear brake light functions. It's got the ghost car function. It does not have it says in the instructions here it's got a more aggressive power curve. That's interesting. And it's got a stronger braking effect, which is cool because then you're going to be able to adjust the braking up or down depending on what you need. I think it's a pretty interesting idea. I like that. So it's a great, looks like a great option to put in it looks like a higher quality digital chip to replace a Carrera digital chip, or like I said, to put in pretty much any car that you want to be used for on a Carrera digital track. So there you go. And this is sponsored through Slot Invasion USA. They're the exclusive U.S. distributor. You can check them out, slotinvasionusa.com, and check out all their products there. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the guys from Quickslicks. Quickslicks. Everybody check out Quickslicks. And the folks from Slot Invasion USA sending all the stuff to try out. Really appreciate the new manufacturer and new distributors and new retailers getting involved in making, niche products for very specific parts of the market. We need to support this, guys, because, we're really living in the new golden age of slot cars. There's so much great stuff available from a ton of different people, and it's really important to support them. So go check them out right now, please. Thanks for everybody watching. I really appreciate it. See you all again soon.